What the Finnegan did I just watch? Ow! I keep hurting myself. Total Nonstop Deletion from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina. Or South Carolina, I can't remember at this point. My mind is going. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I just watched. Total Nonstop Deletion, live from the Hardy compound. As we all know, this has been pre-taped and stuff for months, but apparently, to my knowledge, nothing was leaked out. Well, I don't really pay attention to TNA that much anyways. Every once in a while, when a new champion is crowned, how it happened and things like that. But let's jump right into this. The opening segment was Rebby Sky playing piano by the Lake of Reincarnation. I was about to say the Lake of Rage. It's just not Pokemon. The Lake of Reincarnation. You have you have Matt Hardy in the boat. I forgot the boat's name. Vanguard 1 floating around. And Jeff Hardy making designs in the grass. Or should I say Brother Nero making designs in the yard. Then we cut to the opening segment in the actual, I guess you can say, the compound. And it was, them coming out saying King Max was going to have his first match. Then Rockstar Spud came out and was like, you know what? This is verbatim. This is what he said. Why is your kid more over than me? I'm putting him in his place. I'm like, okay. So then Maxwell comes out, followed behind by his mommy, Rebby Sky, in a little toy car thing. He's driving to the ring in style, shout outs to Del Rio and Sasha Banks. So little Maxwell gets into this is so adorable. Little Maxwell gets into the ring, and it's gonna be him versus Rockstar Spud. And then it's no disqualification too. So I just thought they was gonna jump him. Nope. So it's no disqualification. King Maxwell versus Rockstar Spud. And match starts, and then he gets tased. Rockstar Spud gets tased, and then all you see is little Maxwell's feet run across the mat. Little Maxwell's feet just run across the mat and pin Rockstar Spud. So right now, Maxwell is undefeated. Right now, him, Asuka, Braun Strowman. At those three, that's the list right there. King Maxwell, Asuka, and Braun Strowman. Right now undefeated. Alright, let's keep it going. Then I believe the next segment, I'm not trying to remember this verbatim. If I skip something, I don't care. Then the next segment I believe was Serena, the former women's champion. She came out apparently a few deletions ago. What's the other one? Rosemary tried to kidnap Maxwell, and now she's permanently banned from the compound. So she opened a #1 contender challenge out, and then OD Bay came back. I always forget about OD Bay until I see her on something. But OD Bay came back. ODB, Old Dirty Voluptuous. Or One Dirty Voluptuous. I'm trying to stop cussing. So she came back. It was a fun little match. And what happened was the ref gets knocked out. Well, actually, before that, when she opened the challenge, Vanguard 1 came out and was like, I'm gonna accept the challenge. And then the ref was like, no, you are a drone. Go back to the back. He was like, this is BS AF. I'm like, oh my god. So he goes to the back, Vanguard 1, and then we have the match. Then somewhere in the match, the ref gets knocked out around in the match. So, OD Bay has Serena, or whatever her name is, down for the pinfall to be #1 contender, but it doesn't work. So, because the ref is knocked out. So, guess who pops back up? Yes, V1, Vanguard 1 pops up again in ref mode. So he gets in, the little symbols pop up, 1, 2, and then our other ref yanks him out the ring. And while this is going on, there's chair shots going on and all types of mess. And this is just hilarious to me. I was just laughing the whole time. But Serena did get the pinfall at the end of this. This is crazy. So at this point, we start to see people start filling in, start coming in. And I think this is where we go into the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match, which I still don't know the results of. Because I was like, still shenanigans going to happen. So I started fast forwarding through because I'm like, this is at the Hardys. There's a TNA World Title match going on at the Hardy compound. So I'm gonna let that sink in. Between Bobby Lashley and Eddie Edwards, two great talents, having a world title match in the Hardy in the Hardy compound. It doesn't even want to come out. That's how bad. That's how. Conversation for a different day. Just remember that they start to brawl on the outside. From what I was fast forwarding, they start going outside the ring and they just go into the woods, and we don't see them for a while. Then we start tag team Apocalypto. Throughout the nights, we saw vignettes of people showing up. Rockstar Spud's people came. The Rock and Roll Express showed up. Trevor Lee and his tag team partner was Shane Helms. We'll talk about Shane Helms in a minute. Who else showed up of notice? The DDC showed up. Decay. Who am I missing of name that actually showed up? We got an appearance from Road Warrior Animal. Who else showed up? Hornswoggle showed up. Who else showed up? And a handful of filler. So I'm guessing it's literally last team standing. Did I mention there's a volcano? I'm sorry if I left that part out. There's a volcano. And that's really gonna come into play soon. So shenanigans just start breaking. Just all hell starts breaking loose, and there's actually people here. There's actually an audience here. But as soon as the tag team Apocalypto match starts, of course the volcano starts to erupt, and everybody starts to quote unquote evacuate, because this is apparently on the news, and this is a major catastrophe for the city of Cameron, North Carolina. So they're starting to evacuate. They got the roads blocked off and stuff like this. So just people start getting eliminated. Teams start going down in the most funniest ways. It was so many funny lines thrown in this. Like Shane Helms threw out the line, like he was talking to who was he talking to? To either Matt or Jeff, and he was like, I don't know why, they were fighting by some kind of convenience store, and then he was like, he looks into the store, Shane does, he was like, I see some of your merch in there. It's on clearance because nobody wants it. I'm like, what? And then they just keep fighting. What really was tripping me out was the fact that Decay, I believe Decay killed like 3 people. And I think they killed like 3 people. Somebody got their head bashed in. Somebody got 8. And I forgot what happened to, and somebody got blew up. Well, 2 people got blew up. So, it's just, I'm just sitting here like, what in the, what is it? What is going, I don't get it. I'm lost. But it was so entertaining. And then you had, Trevor Lee and them, that's the Helms dynasty right there. And they just start, I don't know what happened, but Shane Helms what happened was they start fighting by the Lake of Reincarnation. And then Trevor Lee was about to get the pinfall. I think it was Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee was about to get the pinfall on Matt Hardy. And then, of all things, if it was Vanguard 1 at this point, I could understand. But the mother flipping boat broke up the 3 count. And I'm like, oh my gosh. The dynasty starts jumping the boat. I like, this is ridiculous. And then somewhere along the lines, hold on. So where was I? Okay, they're fighting, and I don't know if he gets pushed in by Matt or something, but he goes into the lake of reincarnation. And then he pops back out in his old dancing gimmick. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He got the green pants on, the black shirt, and him, Trevor Lee, and the other one start dancing. I don't know his name, I'm sorry. They start dancing, and then James looks up, he's like, you're not, dang it. You're not Evans and the other one. David, what's their name? What are their names? I can't remember, but it's Shannon. You're not Shannon Moore. You're not Evans. What? And then those two super kick him into the lake of rage. The lake of reincarnation. And I'm like, what in the heliotrope? So we'll get back to Shane later. So they're still fighting. And I think at this point, this is when the DDC pops up. And it is como se dice, James Storm, and then you have Abyss and Crazy Steve just there at the gate, like they're literally like I said, they're killing people in kayfabe. You know, they're destroying people, and they're just like, okay, keep bringing them in. And then the DDC pops up, and then it's like, okay, I was like, yes, finally the DDC. So hopefully they'll be the ones to take the tag team titles off of them, and then, you know, Matt Hardy and Jeff can go to WWE. So no, DDC pops up. It's like an army of them, and then there's one guy in particular who causes the DDC to match, and then I don't know who this guy was, if you can fill in the blanks for me, but he's like, you guys know me, it's the DDC. He did the whole DDP stick, and then they knock him out, get the 1, 2, 3, and that eliminates the DDC. I'm like, oh, god damn it. So that happens, and then Storm is pissed, so he walks off after a super kick to whoever that was, and then that's when, you know, I think at this point, the people that are left are the Broken Hardys, the Dynasty, the DDC, and I think somewhere along the lines, the Rock and Roll Express got eliminated. Either that, or they're still up there on those cranes. Oh my god. So this is where, you know, the final climax, the ending of the movie is about to take place. So we got these teams, and oh yeah, Eddie Edwards and Bobby Lashley are still fighting. So I don't know if the match was actually ended or are they just fighting. So they all converge on the top of the volcano. They're all going at it. Bop, 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 bop. And then all of this, I can't. Then all of a sudden, stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. So, oh wait, I'm missing important. There was like this whole, like, okay, what had happened was, it was Trevor Lee fighting one. No. Well, okay. It was the Decay versus Jeff, and then the Hardy and Matt Hardy versus the Dynasty, and they were about to bury Matt Hardy, and then all of a sudden, Shane Helms comes out of nowhere, back in his hurricane gear, to save the day, and shovels in hand, Matt Hardy gets the pin, or they both of them pin a different member to eliminate the Dynasty, and then they bury them, and then this nigga Matt said, even the one with 3 H's would love the way we buried this young talent. I was like, what? What? You just can't bring up Triple H. You just can't bring up Triple H and burying people. We're trying to get over that. We're trying to get over that hump. But it was just funny. It was just funny. That line just had me cracking up. Even the one with 3 H's. I was like, oh my god, this is too funny. And then we finally get down to the last two. I forgot what happened to the last team, so whatever, it doesn't matter. So we get down to the Decay and the Broken Hardys. I don't know what happened to Lashley and Edwards at this point, so I don't really care anymore. So the volcano exploded somewhere in this, and then the Decay, they were about to end Jeff Hardy, and then Vanguard 1 pops up loaded with, you guessed it, fireworks. And then Matt Hardy was about to attack, no, not Matt, Jeff was about to attack Abyss with his, but you know, he got low blow by Crazy Steve. And Abyss and Vanguard 1 have a shootout. This shootout lasted at least a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And then Vanguard won. And then Jeff gave Crazy Steve a twist of fate into the volcano. Hey, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. He gave Matt Hardy, Jeff gave Steve a twist of fate into the volcano. Volcano erupts. The volcano erupts and just launches Crazy Steve into the air. Somewhere in there, Matt Hardy gets his hands on Jahns, pops Abyss in the stomach with it, and then 1, 2, 3, the Broken Hardys are still tag team champions. They're standing on top of the volcano. The whole family, King Maxwell, Senior Benjamin, Rebby, Matt and Jeff. And then Matt is like, all of our stuff is finickined. We will rebuild, all 6 of us. And then, with the softest of eyes, you mean 7. Rebby's pregnant.